Hey you guys, what's up? It's Berlynn at Plan with B. Today I want to dive into a video that is comparing A6 and pocket size planners. I have mentioned many times I've been in almost every single planner size that has ever been available with the exception of a couple. I've always gone back to smaller size planners. I like that they're compact and easy to travel with, and I really do maximize the functionality of my planner no matter what size I'm in. And you guys know me pretty well for being in pocket size because when I started up my channel, which is Plan with B, but I had an old one about 7 years ago where I talked about planning, but I no longer have that channel. I had gotten rid of it. So you guys saw me in my pocket planner a lot because I would always go back to my pocket planner. I feel like I have really good knowledge when it comes to planning in smaller size planners. So I wanted to compare two of the smaller size planners that I absolutely love, and that is Pocket and A6, both ring bound. I'm not going to be talking about covers for book style planners. These are both ring bound planners, and we're gonna get into everything here. But first, I wanna just go over the measurements really quick. So if you guys are trying to decide which planner to go into, I'm gonna give you guys the scoop on pros and cons for each, the measurements, and at the end, I'm gonna tell you guys which one I prefer. So let's get into the measurements first. So this is my Moterm Pocket Planner, and you guys know how much I love this little guy. So this measures approximately, when closed, just like this, about 5.6 inches in height and about 4.75 inches in width, and that's when it's closed. And I did not do the depth because that would vary depending on the ring size. And in here, I actually have 25 millimeter rings in here because I swapped them out. So the rings are actually not usually as large as they are in here. And then my A6 Spek. This measures 6.73 inches in height and then 5.51 inches in width. And it's important to note to you guys, this is the Spek senior size. I have 25 millimeter rings in it, and I did not get it widened to a true A6 size. I kept it this way. There is an option to widen it, and if you do widen it, they do it by 0.59 inches in width when the planner is closed. And I did not take that option because I like my inserts, my dividers, everything that's in my planner, I like it to go very, very flush to the edge, just like this. And if you guys saw my Spek unboxing on this beauty, you guys would see that after I put in all of my stuff, how excited I was that it went like really flush to the edge. That is what I like. It keeps things more compact. I don't like a lot of extra leather that's, you know, overhanging past my inserts and everything. I'd rather have a very slight bit stick out or come very flush to the edge and just have it all fit in there snug. I was using this A6 planner, and I was going to do this video back when I was using this in the very beginning of the year. I had gotten this. It's just a faux leather planner that I got from Paperbound Creations is what I believe it's called on Etsy. So it's a faux leather. It's very floppy. And I did get this, you guys can see how floppy it is. I did get this, I have it upside down, to use while I waited for my Spek because there's like a 10 to 12 week wait when you order a Spek right now. So I had gotten this, and I was gonna do this comparison video back then, but I wanted to wait because of just like I'd be comparing planners that both have clasps, and I just thought it would make more sense. But I am gonna mention this because this is actually ever so slightly wider and a little bit taller than, you can see there, my Spek. And that's because this one does measure more of a true A6 size, and so there is that like extra leather overhang, which I'm not too fond of. So if you guys like having that extra space for your pens and for dividers to stick out a little further and whatever you want in there, then this is more of the true A6 size. This is A6, but slightly slimmer. So let me jump into here, all the pros and cons. I'm just gonna set this aside here. So when it comes to, let's start with the pocket planner, because I actually did a video a long time ago about like the pros of pocket planning, and so some of these are going to be repeated, but if you guys haven't seen that video and you guys are trying to compare these two sizes, this will obviously be helpful. So let's talk about the pocket planner here. So obviously when it comes to its size, that's both a pro and a con. When it comes down to how small it is, It's very compact. It's very easy to toss in your bag and bring along with you. I mean, it's called a pocket planner because quite literally, like if you had pockets big enough, you could shove this in a pocket, like your coat pocket or something. I mean, it's the size of some wallets that are out there, and it's just very compact. It's very easy to carry around with you. It's great for an everyday carry. However, the con to that is also that it's so small that some could have issues when it comes down to actually planning in it. I mean, if you have larger handwriting or have a lot of information that you need to write, depending on your planning style and system, it could be very difficult with the size. Another great thing about a pocket planner is that they are cheaper to buy when you're comparing them to larger planners, because obviously it's using less materials, so they don't have to charge as much money. So you can typically find pocket planners that are a lot less expensive than if you were getting a larger planner like an A5, a personal wide, because they are using less material. Another great thing about pocket planning is that it's a very popular size. Pocket planners have been around for a long time, so a lot of shops carry inserts that fit into them. You can even find basic items for in a pocket planner like on Amazon and such, and it really is great because they are so popular, so you can typically find things that you need for in your pocket planner very easily. Another awesome thing about a pocket planner is that most shops, not all shops, but a lot of shops do offer their printable inserts where they have 4 to a page, which is great because it does allow you to get more onto a page to cut and trim, and you can just cut and trim more inserts faster, so that's always a plus. A con to the pocket planner would be that your sticky notes don't fit in here too well. So let me actually grab a sticky note and show you guys to just demonstrate here. So if you have your pocket planner here and you have a sticky note, you can't cover up the rings, obviously. You can see, I mean, it fits fine. Like, I don't mind a little bit of overhang like this, but it could drive some people nuts. There's some overhang that's gonna go like over top of your tabs here. So sometimes you have to trim your sticky notes ever so slightly. And let's see if I just go in here to like an actual page here. So you can see here, like it just hangs out a little bit. So honestly, it just depends if that's gonna drive you nuts or not. But sometimes people feel like they have to trim their sticky notes to fit inside of a pocket planner. So that might be something to think about if you're somebody like me who uses sticky notes a ton. I mean, I plan on sticky notes like crazy. So that is something to think about. Another great thing about the popularity of a pocket planner is you can find lots of inspiration and ideas from a lot of people in the planner community. So if you are trying to use a pocket planner, because they're a popular size, you will probably always find something that is helpful out there for you guys to learn about pocket planning. And for myself, like when I was in a pocket planner, because I have used a pocket planner so many different times over the years, I've always loved pocket planners. I really did maximize and utilize my pocket planner to the fullest capability that I could. And that all came down to what inserts I was using, my planning system, and I really did develop a wonderful system for myself that worked great for me, that really allowed me to use a pocket planner to its fullest. And I was able to use this as my everyday carry. No other planners involved. This was the only one, and it was great. I absolutely loved it, and I have a special place in my heart for pocket planners. And I want to mention that if you get a pocket planner with a back pocket, that's going to help you so much to be able to shove papers and notes and things back in there. So that's something to think about if you are getting a pocket planner. I would definitely highly recommend that you get something with a large back pocket. Being in a pocket planner also forces you to sort of simplify your planning system, whereas before you may have had a ton of information in your planner that you were not utilizing at all. You going into a pocket planner might go, I need to take a step back here and I need to reassess what's going in my planner because I can't fit it all. And then it really makes you simplify things, and you realize that you didn't need that information bulking up your planner to begin with. So it really does help you kind of pare down to exactly what your necessities are for your planning system. When it comes to a pocket planner, dailies are always great in here because you can typically fit what you need for a day on one of these pages. When it comes to like a monthly overview or a weekly overview, again, I always made it work great for me. But some people might have trouble with figuring out how to sort of use a weekly overview or a monthly overview. And I'm sorry, I don't have everything in here because I haven't been in my pocket planner at all this year. So I don't have stuff in here to really show you guys, but So you might find it a little difficult if you're trying to plan on a monthly or a weekly, having to squish information. But again, if you have a planning system that works for you and you truly utilize things that you can do in reference sheets and using little icon stickers and just like a really creative system, you can really make pocket planning work. I think it really comes down to its size being the biggest pro and con when it comes to a pocket planner. It really depends what you're looking for your everyday carry and how you're going to use it. You know, a lot of people use pocket planners as like a wallet and just on the go, you know, shopping list, a schedule overview kind of planner. And that comes down to also if you want to have to use multiple planners, and I am someone who personally does not. I use one planner at a time, everyday carry, everything's in there, and I make it work. So there's definitely ways to make pocket planning work if you guys are really wanting to get into pocket planning. And you guys can check out some of my videos on my channel where I dive into super informative systems and ways that you can utilize a pocket planner to its actual maximum functionality. Okay, let's set the pocket planner aside and we are going to jump in now to my A6 Spek. This is my current planner. Like I said, if you guys watched my unboxing, and then I did do a Spek flip through already of this beauty, and oh my gosh, you guys, for those of you who have been following me about my Spek, look at how she's patinaing. I don't know if that's a word, but it's a word to me. She is so gorgeous. I've been letting her sunbathe. You know, I bring her outside. She has beauty marks all over, rain droplets, stuff like that. Like, I love watching her age and just get all this character and charm. So I am so excited. Her leather is darkening quite a bit, and it's so exciting to see. Let's dive in here to the pros and cons of A6 planning. So I'm currently using an A6 planner, and I love it. Now, this is an A6 ring planner, not to be confused with an A6 bound book cover, which you can also get if you're using like a Hobonichi or Stalogy. But you guys will notice that I do have a Stalogy tucked into the back of this planner here, which was one of my big reasons for going to A6. I wanted to have a little bit more space in my planner because I wanted to be able to use a Stalogy in the back. I love Stalogy and Hobonichi. I've used them many times before over the years, and you'll see in my pocket planner even that I do have a notebook. Oh, he's falling out. I do have a notebook back here, and I actually had it tucked into the pocket, which is why this little thing is trimmed here. I'm sorry, I don't even know if I'm in frame. So I had this just tucked into the pocket here, and I did talk about this in one of my pocket planner flips a long time ago, where you can just tuck that in. This is a Moleskine notebook, and you can have a little notebook in the back if you want, but I personally love Stalogies and their paper and just the experience of writing in a Stalogy, and I love Hobonichis as well. So I really wanted something that I could fit a Stalogy in the back of, because I use this for notes and for dailies and for all sorts of things. My daughter uses it to color in and embellish on, and I mean, it's just kind of a catch-all. It's my current section, if you will, because you guys know in my planning systems I've always had a current section, and so I use that as my current section where I just have anything going on currently in there. So I absolutely love that. That is one of the pros of an A6, is that you can fit an A6 notebook in the back, Hobonichi, Stalogy, whatever it is that you guys are looking to fit back there. It'll fit, and this again is not widened to be a true A6. It's ever so slightly slimmer, and it still fits perfect. Another great thing about an A6 planner is the size. It is still a compact size. It is still very easy to bring around with you, to throw in your bag. Yes, it's bigger than a pocket planner, obviously, but it's not a massive amount bigger, but it's big enough that you have more space in here to fit more things. If you wanted to put the notebook in the back, if you have larger handwriting, if you just wanted more space overall and pocket planning wasn't working for you, but it's still compact. It's like the perfect size. I can't get over it. Another great thing about A6 is, while yes, it's more expensive than your pocket planner because it is more material, it's still not as expensive as if you were getting an A5 or a personal wide or a B6 or anything that's larger than this. So So it still does cut down on cost because it is less material. So that is definitely a plus, especially if you guys are thinking about investing in a more luxurious style of planner. When it comes to A6, one of the drawbacks is that it is not as popular of a size. Now, it is becoming more popular, absolutely, which is awesome. But it can still be difficult to find things for in your A6 planner. Now, while a lot of shops are starting to sell A6, and I sell obviously a lot of A6 style inserts, especially because I'm in A6, but it is becoming more of a popular size. It is difficult sometimes to find things. Like, I know sometimes if you go on Amazon or like just other basic shopping places and you type in a A6 planner, like the one day I wanted to get a clear ring planner to just like kind of house extra inserts, and it was actually personal size because A6 in places is considered personal. So you have to actually look up true A6 size, and not every shop carries A6. So hopefully it is going to just continue to be more popular of a size, but when it comes to comparing it with pocket planning, pocket is a much more popular size than A6. I'm so sorry if you guys hear my cat snoring. She's next to me. I don't have the heart to like make her move. She is snoring so loud right now. Jazzy. Another great thing about A6 size is that sticky notes fit in here great. So you don't have to worry about them hanging off the edge at all. You don't have to trim your sticky notes down. They fit perfect in here. And like I said, I am someone who uses a lot of sticky notes. So the fact that I can just shove a bunch of them in here is just perfect. I love that they fit in here great. And obviously, like, you can fit in a few extra items that you would not typically be able to fit into a pocket planner in here because of the size. And another one of those things is a full 4x6 photo. So I have one tucked in the back here, and while it is ever so slightly taller than an A6 size insert, which I'm going to jump into the insert sizes in a minute because I forgot to mention those, it's actually great because it fits in here, and if you don't mind the slightest sliver of overhang going above or below your planner inserts, you can just punch a 4x6 photo and put it right in here, and which is great because I love to have photos in my planner. I take a lot of them out before I do like planner flips because a lot of them are of my daughter, but I do love to have pictures in here, so it's great to know that I can just punch one and put it right in here and it fits perfect. I don't have to go and trim anything down. Another great thing about the size is that this is great as an everyday carry. If you struggle with using a pocket planner as an everyday carry because you feel like you can't fit everything in, then A6 is great because it's just a little bit bigger. You could fit a little bit more in there, and it works perfect. And again, the note with the back pocket, I am a back pocket lover when it comes to planners, especially more compact size planners. This back pocket, you can fit a full letter size sheet of paper folded in half once, and you can pop it right in here. So when you get all those papers from work, the doctor, school, wherever it is that you're getting these papers that you need to put in your planner, you don't have to fold them up 4-6 times. You can fold it in half once, pop it into the back pocket, and you have it ready to go, and it fits in there perfect. I want to quickly jump into the insert size because I forgot to mention it earlier, but A6 inserts measure 5.8 inches in height and 4.1 inches in width, and pocket inserts measure 4.75 inches in height and 3.25 inches in width. So you can kind of see the difference there. And let me show you guys, I'll just pull out an insert here. It's so weird, like after being an A6 for quite a while, like pulling out a pocket size insert to compare to. So let me just see here. So here you can see the size difference in inserts. I mean, that when it comes down to writing things down, that little bit of space could be key to what you need. And I think this size is just wonderful. Like, I'm just absolutely loving A6 size. When it comes to both of these sizes, honestly, I love them both so much. And I truly do believe that if you find the perfect inserts for yourself, come up with the perfect planning system that works for you and your planning style, you can truly utilize whatever size planner you want and get the maximum functionality and productivity out of it that you can, because you will have created a system that works perfect for you. And I could easily go back to a pocket size planner and use it as an everyday carry, and it'd be working perfect for me because I know exactly how to utilize my pocket planner. But I have to say, as much as I love pocket planning and it has a very special place in my heart, I have truly fallen absolutely in love with A6 rings. And I have to say that it might ever so slightly, just a little bit, be my favorite compared to pocket now. And I know some of you guys might be like, oh no, B, like, because you guys know me so well for pocket planning. And again, like, I love pocket planning. It's not that I don't like it anymore at all. I love pocket planning, but A6 is just working perfect for me right now. And it really does come down to, I mean, the main thing was that I could put my Stalogy in the back here, because the way that I use my planning system right now, I mean, that's just, they're just perfect. I can't even, you guys can go check out my flip through, my monthly planning system, like whatever's on my channel right now, but you guys will know this is just working absolutely perfect for me. And I love both these sizes, but when it comes down to it, you guys are going to have to choose what works best for you and what you think that you can make work in your planning system. I hope that this comparison helped you guys if you guys were trying to figure out between these two sizes, pocket and A6, because again, they both are like compact sizes, easy everyday carry sizes. So hopefully this has helped you guys in some way. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I have another video coming out soon as well that I'm filming back to back, so don't mind. I don't know which one's coming out first, but don't mind that I'm wearing the same shirt. It's the same day. So I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day, everybody.